Storm live stream. Let's see if I can even get it going. Please don't blow up. Pardon?
More eggs for you.
Oh, I don't. I've got eggs.
You don't want these ones?
Not right now. I got 3 with me.
Well, I can give you 2 more.
I still got 10 in there. Okay, let's try to get this fire going. Oh, shit. Come on. Okay. I'm going to try to get this fire going in a very not smart way. I might not be getting it going because it's really wet. If I can get a flame in there, I know it will go. There we go. That should go, hopefully. Please go. Nope. Acorns aren't the best to burn. There we go. We got it now. That fire should spread to everywhere. Hi, Mark. Hi, Johnny. I'm hoping this spreads. It will not. Dang it. Like, I just need a flame to hit there because I'm using, I'm going to say birch oil. It's birch oil, all covered everything in birch oil. So once the fire starts, that'll catch. It's just getting that to catch is going to be the hard part. I've been harvesting birch oil for a while, so there's, I just smothered everything all with it. It's just, getting it to actually burn is another thing. So try this. No, don't do this. Dang wind. I might have a problem getting this one going. The worst thing is no matter the weather, I've never not had a fire. And just getting it is proving to be very difficult today. What next? Oh, I know where I got some paper. That might be the only option, is getting some paper. I don't want to get paper, though. I want to use what I got. Try it again. Hey man, you got any paper? I can get this bag. I might have got it going. Usually if I get these bags going, it goes. I might not need it. Usually if I can get those bags going, I can get it going. That's too wet. That's not gonna light.
Yeah, that's all I have though.
We're fine. I'll figure something out. Oh, not much is up. Just trying to get a fire going. In fact, I think I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna take a quick jog over to my neighbor's place and steal some birch bark. He's got a pile of birch that I'm allowed to take from. That might be the only way to actually get this going. Unless it wants to light down here. I'll try one last time. See, I need that to happen and light it like a wick. Then once it's hot enough, everything should ignite. It's just getting to it that point. Because I want to cook something. Hey, Graham, I'm okay. Just trying to get a fire after a storm. And to do that, I'm pulling out all the tricks. I think I may have got it. If that can get the box on fire and get the wood going enough to ignite, the birch oil should go up in flames as well. And that will burn long enough for the wood to catch. But it looks... See, it's been storming, raining very bad all day. And... Oh, yeah, I got it. It's gone. I can smell the birch oil burning. That is perfect. It's going to stay lit. It just needed that right spot. Yeah, oh, there's always wind. Here, there's always wind. There's never not wind. But it looks like I might have a fire going now. A halfway okay fire. Want to get that going on underneath there too. This is a good one to burn under there. Although those fire starters are great, but you know, we had a downpour of rain. We got a lot of rain today. I almost lost the phone. So I've had to douse this in something called birch oil, an oil that I made, just to get the wood to start. Like, even these are they're old pallets that I harvested from the train tracks just by me. And well, they were harvested from there. They were given to us. And they're not going up because it's so wet out. But now, I don't think that's going to be much of a problem because the wood is drying out very quickly from the fire. I just got to get something to balance the phone. Just enough for it to stay up. Give me a moment while I still fiddle with this dang phone. I'd usually dig it into the ground, but I don't have a knife with me right now. That might work. I'm gonna plant it into the ground because I found something I can use. That should work. There we go. Should work now. There's a hole in the ground. Put that in. Put that up. Now you guys are stable, and I got a fire going. Woo! Hey, Turin. Oh, yeah. No, this was a war to get this fire going. You can see the birch oil boiling because I soaked this with birch oil just to have this little fire that I've got. Once that burns off, the wood should be on fire enough to sustain it itself. And when I got down to coals, I'll fry some carrots and potatoes. And eggs. I've got a few eggs with me too. Hey, Jen, and yeah, I agree, HCIRE, King of Shadows. A fire while you're outdoors is a must. I'm 10 feet away from my home, but technically this is still the outdoors because I'm in the middle of nowhere. A fire is a must. I could cook on the indoors if I wanted to, but it makes the inside too dang hot. This way I get to have a nice fire and cook outdoors. This is also untreated pallet, so this is great. Oh, and thank you very much, Adler. I appreciate the super. You freaking rock. And I will try to stay safe. And God bless to you, too. I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I'm going to hitchhike into town or get a ride into town, somehow get to town to go pick up my mail. Because this is the gentleman, Boondock, sent me a slingshot. And I've already been working on the shooting range in the back. So there's that. And my ammo I've been working on. I've been making custom ammo. So Wednesday, it arrives sometime in the morning. We're going to have a live that night at my shooting range. And hi, Jen, again. Ugh. Told you I'd get it started. He didn't believe me I'd get this fire started, but I got the fire started. I've never not been able to get a fire started. Oh, I'm sorry the way I ended the other live stream. I randomly ended it because my dog wasn't coming when I called her. I'm sorry I did that because she usually comes when I call her. It freaks me out when she doesn't. She didn't come. I found her. She was stuck in a pool of mud. And if I had left her any longer, I think she would have went under and been gone. I pulled her out of it. She was completely black. Ooh. But she's all washed up, cleaned her up. She's in bed now, not coming back out for the rest of the night. She was asleep when I went out anyways. Oh, no, who cares? It's $20. I figured it out. I'll be picking it up on tomorrow, on Wednesday. And, you know, that thing is going to not only give me a lot of entertainment, give me something new to stream, but also help feed me. Like, in the morning, when I left my camper, I was hanging out laundry to wash in the rain. Yeah, I do laundry in the rain. Don't judge me. Um, but they're the rimmed pheasants, the white rimmed pheasant. They got a white circle around their necks where it reaches their shoulders. They're huge. I had one sitting basically on my front porch today, and if I had a slingshot then, I could have hit him and had a pheasant for dinner. That would have been nice. Oh yeah, Reed. I watch my dog cues pretty intensely. When she's not acting normally, I notice. And she's one dog that always comes pretty much within a minute or two after I call her. She's at my feet. 5 minutes went, 10 minutes when she's not coming. And I called her multiple times. I knew something was wrong. Right away, I knew something was wrong. Once I get some nice coals in here, I gotta grab my grater, but I'm gonna grate a couple potatoes. Fry them in here. I might need to get the cooking oil. But I'm gonna make some carrot potato hash. Some egg in it. It'll be a good meal. It'll be a good dinner. Comfortable. The trailer's very comfortable. I'm home. Like right now, even though things aren't perfect, they are amazing. I got laid off a while back from my job that I had, and even then, I'm more than surviving. Like I'm thriving. If I do get really low on supplies, all I gotta do is go fishing or hunting now. There are so many wild food options up here. I think it'd be pretty hard to starve. Alright, I should go get the oil, the potatoes, the carrots. I already got the eggs. And start getting ready. And the cheese grater. I need a cheese grater. Do I have a cheese grater? I do have a cheese grater. Yeah, once all this has been burned down to coals, I'll push everything in once everything starts to break down. Do another big burn up. And then fry up potatoes when it's nothing but embers and coals. Oh, so do I. I love a fire. Fires make me happy. And especially up here, where I don't have to worry about having a big or small fire. No one's going to come say anything to me. But look at that. Like, the heat that's coming off of this is incredible. Okay, I'll be back in about a minute. There we go. I have returned with supplies. So, gonna make some sort of hash, and I think I'm gonna start with the. So I'm gonna definitely make a hash of some sort. I got onions. I got eggs, carrots, and tomatoes. So I'm thinking, be lazy with it, and don't skimp on the onion because, as they say, the mighty potato is something called to fill your belly. Is the king of filling your belly. But the mighty onion is the true king, the king of flavor. Wherever you can add one of these things in, you should. And simply doing it like this. No mess, no tears, no fuss. Okay, there might be a little tears. I'm trying. Oh crap, that's in my eyes. There we go. That's one onion by one onion. Whoa! Not that bad, not really crying out. Luckily, I wasn't chopping yet. What am I saying? I never have problems chopping an onion. Might do one of these, maybe two of these potatoes. I have not decided yet. I'll decide after I finish the potato. Yeah, so I'm going to try to do this with like this because potatoes unfortunately have a lot of moisture in them. And you can cut down on some of the cooking time just by grabbing them and squeezing some of the juices out. That's good. I might put another one in after I put a couple carrots in, see if there's still room. I got these ugly carrots. Oh, again, there's a saying, an old saying, as I just said it too, that potatoes are the king of foods to fill your belly. Onions are the king of flavor. Back in the settlers' day, there are two crops they grew: potatoes and onions for the winter. And a very simple recipe literally just calls for boiled potatoes and onion and whatever preserved meat you've got. So in a pot, you just throw in a bunch of water, salt, onions, and potatoes with your meat, and you boil it down until the potatoes start to break down and it's just creamy soup. It tastes like a pot roast. And that's the mighty onion giving all of it its flavor. Because back then, they didn't have got all of these fancy dancy spices we've got now, or if they could get it, that's like your life savings for a teaspoon of pepper. How you doing? My neighbor just came to say hello. And now he flipped me off. Oh my God, he just kicked a puppy. You bastard! That's just my neighbor. He's a funny guy. Put one more carrot in. How far am I from Thunder Bay? Not that far. I don't know exactly. I can't really check. You can Google how far I am. Just look up the town Cochrane. Cochrane, Ontario. I'm near enough to say I'm near Cochrane. That's a lot of carrot for comparatively little potatoes. I'm gonna put another smaller potato in. I said smaller, not gigantic. I'm gonna put another one of these in and call it a day. Now you're probably noticing I'm not putting any salt or pepper in right now. And that's good reason is I want to season it to taste. I usually do season to taste when it's nice and crispy. So that's what I'm waiting for. Just get a little bit more oil in there. And start frying. I need to mix this up though. gonna use a carrot to mix it. Sparks. Probably gotta go get a spatula. So this looks like a lot right now, and it is. But this is really gonna cook down. Like a lot. This will be like half, maybe a quarter of the size. Beans. I am sick and tired of beans. Ugh. I went a couple of months where I ate nothing but canned beans, and I just don't have the taste for them anymore. I've got like 40, 50 pounds of dried beans in the trailer. I can't bring myself to touch them. I'll eat my lentils before I touch the beans. I'm gonna go grab a spatula. I'm back with my spatula. Nope, it's not cabbage. This is onion, potato, carrot, and once this is cooked down a lot, it will be eggs in there as well. I just need to cook it down first. That's way too hot right now to actually cook it in there. I'm actually out of cabbage. I'm pretty good, Tyler. Oh, those ribs that I got weren't too horrible. They're cheap. They're really, really cheap. And I know why they were on sale for cheap, because they're not that good. But I enjoyed them. Actually, I want to do something with that. I'm just doing a breakfast hash with carrots, potatoes, onions, and then once that's starting to cook down, I'll put some eggs into it. Oh, it will be once it's done. I'm gonna have to start pushing stuff back into the fire, or she's gonna go out. I gotta start condensing that fire. Honestly, I don't miss anything about city life. Maybe the convenience of, being able to go shopping. Besides that, like, yeah, if I want to go shopping, I gotta wait till someone drives me, or I gotta hitchhike. That's the one thing I do miss is access to a store whenever I feel like it. Yep, there's a chickadee back there. There's also a few pheasants living in the woods right over there. Soon they're going to be on this fire getting cooked. In the very near future, they are. My friend, I know what you're saying, but I'm not living out in the wilds anymore. I got a home. It's right there. This land here, it's licensed to me for life. It happened because of the mama mods and all you guys who gave to that fund me thing. It got me here. Yeah, I might be laid off right now. Things are definitely not perfect. But look at this. I'm, I'm happy. Johnny, there are so many up here, and with that slingshot I'm getting on Wednesday, maybe I'll be doing some hunting and cooking very soon. Have a nice big pheasant roasting over my next fire. Oh, thank you. I will. So now's the trick is to brown it off without burning it. There's a lot of onions in there, and when onions burn, they get so disgustingly bitter. So there's going to be a lot of putting it on, pulling it off, flipping it. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that as well. Hey, Brainchild. Brainchild, honestly, I hardly ever ate out. And when I was living on the street, I think I got pizza a total of 3 times in 17 months. And the reason why was I was using I got it one time I paid for a pie. The other times I got it from an app called Too Good to Go. $2 for like 2 full pies. Like, I can't say no to that. I'm not a huge fan of pizza. If you want to get me something that I would miss, I miss dim sum. I miss sushi. I would take sushi or dim sum over pizza any day of the week. Ace, I'm still on medication. It's a bit complicated with the meds. I haven't been on them for I'd say about 2 months now. Not because I haven't been able to buy it. I bought them like 2 months back, but they haven't got delivered. I have trouble getting mail here. They send it with a delivery company called Canpar. And Canpar has trouble getting it to this address. They have a drop-off spot that's not our drop-off spot. Things go missing. and there's no place in town for them to bring it, and they just won't directly drop it off here. So I've been fighting with them to get my meds delivered, and they said you can just come pick it up, you know, from the pharmacy. That's all the way in Toronto, where I it's like $200 bus ride from here to Toronto, a multi-day trip. So I just fight with them trying to get it. No, I added some spices into this now. It's like a breakfast spice, steak seasoning kind of deal that I really enjoy. Now let's brown the bottom off. There we go. Johnny, just make a rice cook. Buy a rice cooker. You can't screw up with a rice cooker. Man, you can make rice in a pot. Just use the fingernail thing. Make sure the water from the rice to there is about that much high over the rice, and you're good. It'll work. I forgot to bring out my water jug. I gotta fill up water too. So it's time for me to start seasoning. Guys, I'm gonna be back in about 2 minutes. I've got to go inside to grab my water jug because I have to fill up, and some salt because this needs salt. Uh, Last time I was fishing was a couple days ago. I went with a few of my friends from up here. I caught nothing. We're supposed to be going again on Monday or Tuesday to get some pickerel. I've got the right lures now for pickerel. I'm not messing that up again. I want some walleye. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll be a couple more minutes. I just gotta fill up my water jug for the night. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Had to fill up my water jugs. Grab a little salt. Now I gotta get this fire going again. Yeah, Moose is asleep. Moose had a really bad day today. It was raining out. I let her out. They've been doing construction on the road here. Well, I was streaming when it happened, but Moose always comes when she's called really well. Her recall is on point. We've been streaming for a bit, and I called her. She didn't come. Usually can sometimes take her a minute or two. Waited 5 minutes, called her again. She still didn't come. Waited another 3 minutes, started calling her, and she wasn't coming. So I knew something was wrong, because she always comes when she's called. So I ended the stream I was on to go look for her. She had herself stuck in the mud pit. She had herself stuck in mud. And it was like up to her, right up to here on her. She couldn't get out. And I think if I'd have been any longer, I wouldn't have a dog anymore. So she was covered in black mud. I gave her a bath, dried her off, and then she just kind of passed out. And when I went out, just now I went in, she's still asleep. It was mud. It was black mud. Um, they're doing work on the road here, and there's a ditch where the water pools. She went into that, but it was very mud had been falling into it. The dirt had been falling into it, and it got mixed up into a slurry, and that's where she got stuck. And I went because it started to pour rain, and yeah, it was filling up with more mud and water. So she probably was there for 15 minutes while I was on the stream, maybe less, hopefully less. But I think the whole ordeal kind of tired her out. Oh, right now, it's just frying some onions, potato, carrot together, and I'm going to add some egg once I got some brown into it, into like a breakfast hash. Nothing special. Just an easy campfire dinner. Oh, she eats everything. She also eats snakes and mice. There. That's my water for the night. No, that's the thing is she doesn't leave the property. She doesn't leave my lot. She knows her lot. She doesn't go off of it. Unfortunately, they dug a ditch at the front of my lot. I could take you there now. And she just fell into it. I think she learned her lesson. My neighbor's not cooking anything. He was just walking by. My neighbor comes up to charge some of his stuff at my place because as it is right now, my solar system is working. And he likes to bum power off me because I've got a proper solar system that works. I think I have the most power of anybody up here who's not using a generator 24 hours a day. And yeah, I told him he can come charge whenever he needs to charge. It's all set up on the outside so he can use it. It's called being neighborly. I like my neighbors. Oh, I know. I don't give it to dog. She's not getting any of this. She knows I know not enough not to give her onions or garlic. The bugs are just as bad as ever. Bugs are brutal. It's not the mosquitoes either. It's those little black flies, the little itty bitty ones. It feels like a shotgun when they bite you. They're worse than the mosquitoes. I don't like. If I go out, I'll start my fire before 10 a.m. because usually between 10 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right before the sun is high, That's when all the little black flies are out. You can't even breathe with how many there are. And like it feels like you're getting pins pricked all over your body. Ace, my garden is dead. Not only did they sprout, they were about this big. They were all about this big. All the sprouts got to that big. Then it frosted and I lost half of them. Then it flooded and that damaged them a little bit more. And then it flooded again, damaged them more. I built a moat around it. It still flooded, damaged them more, flooded again, damaged them more. And I think it was about the sixth flood that killed the last plant. And it's dead. There's no recovering. But my neighbor has been putting in, I told him he could use a spot where I was trying to build my garden. He's brought some topsoil and raised the bed up, and we're trying cabbage and black beets now. Now to finish this off. Yeah, well, just a raised bed. We'll have the rest of this month to grow, next month until the end of September. So you got about 2.5 months worth of growing. And they're short grow stuff anyways, so hopefully I'll harvest something. I'm not too optimistic. I have no idea what zone I'm in. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much done. I'm going to be heading in soon. I'm going to go bother my dog, cuddle with her. If y'all want to feel you like the stream and you want to help me out or contribute or anyway, you can give me a super chat. Or in my YouTube bio, there is a PayPal link for a donation. That's freaking cool if you do. You don't have to, but it helps. Every dollar helps me out because I'm still laid off. I appreciate it. You're always welcome at my fires. I'm going to be doing a lot more fires, and a slingshot shooting range live stream is coming up in probably Wednesday or Thursday. I still have to finish building the range and pick up the slingshot, but we're going to do some target practice. I'm going to try to put some glass window paints I have got from the dump up and some breakable objects, so it'll be nice and bang, bang, bang. I also made a variety of slingshot ammo, different colors, different sizes, colors. They're all really neat. So it'll be a time probably Thursday or Wednesday, weather dependent. But that's going to be the next big stream coming up very soon. Probably. I know I'm in a bad spot to grow. The seasons just don't last. So, I love all you guys. You have a great night. I'm going to go hang out with the sleepy puppy and eat my dinner. she's got dinner in there. I gave her as a treat some slices of ham. That's why I'm having, um, eggs and potatoes and carrots, because I gave her my meat. I had a pork chop that I already, was saving for today. But she had a bad day, so she got a pork chop out of the deal. I love you all. You guys have a good one. Peace out. And again, I love each and every one of you. Bye now.